everyone, and welcome to today's circus workout at home. Before we begin, are you subscribed to our channel? If you're not and you like our content, go ahead and click the subscribe button. We here at Patatrak Circus are still in a self-imposed quarantine till further notice, and we've been using this time to practice skills that we don't usually have time for. I'm happy to say that I have become physically stronger and more flexible since our circus closed in March, and I'm grateful for the mandated time off from work. I'm encouraging everyone around me to focus on the positive things in their lives. It's a good way to counter the stress that comes with all this uncertainty. Today, we're going to make the workout slightly more challenging than usual. If you've been following us since we began, this is our 7th week, so we think it's time to upgrade. Let's go! You can start by shaking out your limbs, especially if you're feeling a bit stiff. Then lift your heels up and down to warm up. Next, we're going to do jumping jacks and alternate with squats. We won't squat all the way down, just enough to touch the ground with one hand between your legs. We'll do about 10 of these. You can do more if you have the stamina for it. Next, we're going to do a series of planks. We'll start with a regular plank on our forearms. Make sure you're looking straight ahead, making it easier to maintain a relatively straight line from your head to your feet. You can either balance on the balls of your feet, that is your tiptoes, or you can place the top of your toes on the ground. When you are in position, breathe deeply for 20 to 30 seconds. Between each exercise today, we're going to do a simple stretch. So now, from a kneeling position, place your palms on the ground with your arms extended in front of you. Your hips should be above your knees. Then try and look forward so that you are opening up your shoulders, almost like you're trying to place your armpits on the ground. If you're able to, you can place your chin on the ground, but apart from that, your head shouldn't touch the floor. Hold this stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds, then go back into a plank position. This time, in the plank, we're going to lift one leg straight up behind and make sure the toe is pointed. Count slowly to 10. Then lift the other leg. Now for our next stretch. We're going to place our forearms on the ground in front of us. Then, placing our feet on the ground, make our legs straight so our body is making a V shape. Try bringing your heels to touch the ground, and without letting your head touch the floor, open up your shoulders like you're trying to get your armpits to touch your feet. Obviously this wouldn't be possible, but I'm trying to get you to visualize the stretch. Next, we're returning to the plank position, and this time we'll lift our legs to the side, bending them at the knee. Try to maintain the shape of the plank as you do these. You can do between 5 and 10 lifts on each side. Next, we'll stretch our arms by clasping our fingers behind us and then pulling the arms straight from the shoulders all the way to the hands. At the same time, you can push your chest forward to maximize the stretch. I'll show it from a different perspective so you have a better understanding of what the stretch looks and feels like. Great! Now we're going to take a short break from planks to work on some abdominal control. I like doing this exercise with the children I teach. The ones I used to teach before the quarantine began. You sit in a butterfly position with your legs bent in front of you so that the soles of your feet are touching each other. Then, holding the toes of your right leg, extend your right leg to the side till it is straight. If this is difficult, just make the leg as straight as you can today. Hold for about 10 seconds, then repeat the exercise on the left leg. While lifting the leg, make sure your back is straight and you're not slouching. Now we're going to lift the right leg again, only this time, while your leg is in the air, you're going to let go of your foot with your hand so that you're using your abdominal and leg muscles only to keep your leg in the air. Then grab your toes again and bend the leg back into the butterfly position. Repeat on the left leg. Something to note is when you let go of your leg, you need to point your toes, as that would help you engage all the muscles in your leg and keep it up in the air. Now here is where it gets interesting. We're now going to lift both legs and try to maintain our balance without falling backwards. To do this, you really need to engage your back, keeping your back, legs and arms perfectly straight. If you keep all these body parts straight and your ab muscles engaged, this should prevent you from falling backwards. But just in case, make sure you have something soft behind you like a cushion, because most of my students tend to lose their balance the first time they try this. However, if you find this easy, you can step it up by grabbing your heels instead of your toes and doing the same thing. Great! Now we're going back to planks, and this time we'll be on our hands instead of our forearms. Make sure your shoulders are above your hands. Then we're going to hop forwards and backwards. Make sure that your shoulders remain in the same position above your hands. Do about 10 hops, and when you finish, jump back into the original plank and hold for 10 seconds. Next, we're going to take a quick break by stretching our wrists. Extend your arm in front of you and bend your wrist so that it points up while your fingers point downwards. Then use your other hand to gently pull your knuckles towards you. You can actually do this as long as you feel like, so that you can catch your breath before proceeding to the next exercise. Make sure you work on both hands. Alright, you've made it this far. Fantastic. We're going to do another plank, and this time we'll open up our torsos to the side with one hand extended straight up and the other hand straight down on the ground. So we're balancing on one hand and two legs. Please note you're not lifting either of your legs from the ground. Replace the first hand and open up to the other side. We're going to alternate like this 5 times on each side. Then we're going to linger in the one hand, two leg balance and count slowly to 5. And repeat on the other side. When you finish, go into child's pose. That is, you sit on your heels and fold your torso over your thighs with your arms extended and palms on the ground in front of you, and just relax. Finally, we'll stretch out our backs. Lie down flat on your stomach, place your hands directly underneath your shoulders, and push up so that your back is arched and your arms are straight. Elongate your neck like a swan's and just stay in this position and breathe and feel the stretch in your back. Super! That's it for today. Let me know how today's workout was for you. Too difficult? Too easy? Challenging but enjoyable? I'd really appreciate the feedback. Today's series of exercises was actually preparation for next week. We'll be needing a lot of arm strength for what we're going to do then. Do check out our Instagram page at Patatrak_Circus for more of our circus videos and pictures. Cheers and stay safe. Peace and happiness to you wherever you are. See you next time.